Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I've got another recipe video for you and I'm pretty sure you guys are going to love this recipe since we are going to make vegan garlic knots. And yeah, I mean, who doesn't love garlic? It's just so good. And these garlic knots taste exactly like garlic bread or something, and the herbs on it, it's so tasty. You guys have to try this recipe. So this recipe makes about 10 garlic knots, but I did make quite big ones. So if you want to make smaller ones, you can get about 15 small garlic knots out of this recipe. So if you guys want to see more vegan food, go over to my Instagram account at Veganleonora, where I post more vegan food and even more recipes. And let's just begin with the recipe now. So we're going to start by mixing all the ingredients in a bowl. So mix the flour, instant yeast, the salt, the sugar, some oregano, some olive oil and some warm water together in a bowl. And then mix until a dough forms. So I started mixing with a spoon, and when I couldn't mix anymore with the spoon, I switched to mixing with my hands. And once you've got your dough, you want to knead it for at least 5 minutes. Then form a ball of the dough and grab a clean bowl. So you're going to spread a light layer of olive oil in the bowl, and then you're going to put the dough ball in it. And also spread a light layer of olive oil on the dough to prevent it from drying out. Then we're going to cover the bowl with a towel and put it in a warm spot and let the dough rise for 1 hour. Then once the dough has doubled in size, you're going to roll it out. So roll it out to about 1.5 centimeters thick. Then we're going to cut strips from the dough. So you want to make sure all these strips are about the same size. So my strips were about 27 centimeters long and about 2 centimeters wide. So you want to make sure that they are all the same size and the same thickness, so that the garlic knots will also be the same size and they will all have the same cooking time. Then we're going to make our knots from these strips. So just tie a knot and tuck the ends of the knot underneath the knot, if that makes sense. You can see what I mean here. So just tie the knot and tuck the ends underneath. And just repeat that for all of the rolls. Then you're going to cover the rolls with a towel and let them rise for another hour. So in the meantime, we're going to make the garlic and herb butter. So this is what's going to give the rolls a super nice flavor. So you're going to start by melting some vegan butter. So I melted about 4 tablespoons and that was enough to cover all of the 10 big garlic knots. Then we're going to add some minced garlic and some herbs. So I used a mixture of dried herbs and fresh herbs, but you can use any herbs that you have. So I used some rosemary, some oregano and some basil, but parsley and thyme would also be really nice with this. So use as many herbs as you like. I used quite a bit because I really love that, but you can also use less, of course. So once the knots have doubled in size, we're going to add the butter mixture to them. So just spread a layer of the butter and garlic and herb mixture on the rolls until they are all coated. And then we're going to bake the rolls for about 18 minutes on 200 degrees Celsius. And when they come out of the oven, they look like this. So they look really good already, but we're going to add a second layer of the garlic butter just when they get out of the oven and they are still warm. And that is it. you've got yourself some really delicious garlic nuts that are super tasty. So you can eat them as a snack, as a side dish, or any way you like. The dough is so nice and fluffy, and there is so much flavor from the butter and the garlic and the herbs, and oh, I love them so much. And that's the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed watching, and I really hope you loved the recipe. So yeah, have a lovely day, and I'll see you next time. Bye!